Hello! So, we're going to do the Rising event. I'm streaming rather early today. So I meant to do this yesterday, but, things... I got too tired. I was watching the Gamescom event and just... it drained the life out of me. Vix is there with me. We're, wanderers over in Ragnarok currently. For no particular reason. Say hi, Vix.
Hello.
I was just telling chat that we're over in Ragnarok for no particular reason.
Haha. I've been
just wandering around Ul'dah.
Yeah.
Yep. Right, I'm gonna do the Rising event. We've done this already, right? Does it matter which class you do it on? Like, does it make a difference what class you do this on? Do you get experience?
You get experience for it, so...
Yeah, okay, so I'll do it on my Dark Knight so that I can make use of the experience. The centerpiece of this year's Rising festivities is a work of the art of Pastor Jibatra. Oh god. Just gonna fuck up names. Who hopes...
Oh, we've been invited to do a floor 50 to 100 run of Heaven on High.
Oh, Heaven on High?
Yeah, Zara's invited us.
Oh, neat. They do that as my Dark Knight? Am I leveled enough to do that as Dark Knight? I don't think I am.
71? No, yeah. No, 63. I think you might be, actually.
Oh, no, I am. 66. Yeah, I should be. Yeah. I'd be up for Heaven on High. Can they do this first, though? Tell them I'm just starting the, very quickly getting the doing the Rising quest, and I'll be with him.
Not today, not yet.
Oh, not today, not yet. Oh, okay.
He's doing yokai at the moment, but
he's doing yokai. That enough said. He'll be there a while.
He's got one more weapon. He's got one more weapon left.
I wish I only had one more weapon left. Hello there. Would I be correct in assuming? Why did I go Scottish? Would I be correct in assuming you come to view my expedition? Yes, you would be correct in saying this. Wish they kept the answers in the background. They changed the music. Okay. You see, I'm the artist by trade, and my chosen medium is stained glass. While it is not the easiest thing to work with, the results are worth the considerable effort required. It has taken me a while to reach this point in my career, and this is actually my first public showing. I was wondering, if there's not too much bother, if I might give you a brief explanation on the subject matter. Oh boy! Then pray, my good lady, cast your eyes at yonder pale. 'Twas the final days of the fall of Dalamud. It was an inexorable... Oh god. I hate big words. Inexorable approach, foretelling or independent doom. Panic spread like wildfire, while many in their desperation turned to the Sultana. Looting and rioting broke out across Ul'dah. To quell the mess, Her Royal Majesty Namo took to the streets with the guard considering of only 7 subjects, for they alone had the courage to stand with their sultana. There she addressed the rabble. Heed me, my beloved citizens, the realm lies upon the brink of the 7th umbral era. Yet so long as we live, we must not forget our companionship. Our compassion? Is it compassion? I think it might be compassion. Now is not the time to take from your neighbor, but to proffer him to the hand of succor. She was determined not to let the city that the immortal flames were risking their lives to defend tear itself apart in their absence. Her words brought the people to their senses. They laid down their arms and set about healing the wounds they themselves had inflicted on Ul'dah. Thanks to Her Majesty's impassionate speech, those who returned from the battlefield found their home much as they had left it, a glimmering jewel in the desert. It all seems so long ago to see the place today. You'd think that the people had entirely forgotten the words that day. The same hands that were once proffered in succor now grasping greedily at every last coin, even if it means one's fellow man goes hungry. It's times like these that we must be remind ourselves of the sacrifices of those who came before us, which is why the Rising Festival is such a profound importance. I draw inspiration from Her Majesty's deeds all those years ago, and throughout my work. Perhaps others might do the same. Dear me, I believe I'd better stop before I overcome with emotion. There is a fact, matters of which I must yet attend, and if I'm not mistaken, you are an adventurer, yes? I have something you might be able to help with, if you're willing. In addition to having the stained glass display, it's been arranged that a wandering minstrel give a retelling? What is that word? What are these words that these cats speak of? You're a cat person. Do you understand? Recount? As part of the festivities, I'm looking I'm looking forward to gathering as many spectators as possible, but I fear I'll struggle to cover the necessary ground by myself. Perhaps you could give me a hand? Sure. 12 bless you, madam. I plan to hand out flyers, and with 2 of us, we'll be able to reach twice the number of people in the same span of time. Did I just bless myself? Knowing what we know, this is funnier. If you'd be so kind as to look for potential attendees around the steps of Tull, I'll head to the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Let's meet there when you're done. Okie dokie. I'm guessing I get coins and stuff to spend because I see there's a vendor here as well, right? There's stuff to buy. Hey, what?
Zara is saying, he's talking about floor 90 of Heaven on High.
Have we been to floor 90 of Heaven on High? I feel like we have.
I don't think you've ever been to like the very high floors. I've been to 80, which is pretty nasty. Like
I've done high floors on Heaven on High before. I don't know if they were the very high floors though.
You've probably done like 21 to 30.
Maybe. I can't remember. I remember I was leveling my bird at the time, I think. I don't think I streamed it, unfortunately, so I can't remember what I did. What was I doing? What was I doing? It doesn't matter if
Zara said she's not looking forward to 90 is horrible by the sounds of it.
Is it?
80 is pretty nasty, but yeah, like floor 90 is meant to be particularly nasty. Heaven on High floor. Floor 90 boss. Onra. Is it? Oh, bulls. Everywhere. Yeah, I've got to floor 80 is as high as I've ever gotten in Heaven on High.
I don't know how high I've gotten. It's been so long since I've done Heaven on High, to be fair. But how was I supposed to pay you back if the amount keeps going up? If you'd coughed up the money in the day we'd originally agreed, there wouldn't be so much interest to pay. You've only got yourself to blame. But Astin? Astin? But Astin, if your interest rates weren't so high, perhaps he'd have been able to pay you back by now. I'm not saying you should wipe the slate clean, but surely you can come to a compromise. All I want is for him to honor our agreement. What's wrong with that? Besides, I've held my side of the bargain, so why do I have to be the one to compromise? But let's say I give you the benefit of the doubt that you that you generally lack the means to pay me back. I'll grant you 1 week's extension. But if you still don't have the money by then, there'll be consequences. Only a week? Alright, you damn vulture. You'll get your gil, then I'll be rid of you for good. I'm sad to say that such incidents are part of everyday life at Inulda. Someone in financial difficulty sees money laundering as the answer to their woes, like an oasis in the desert, but it's only a mirage, an illusion of salvation, leading them into even greater death. Then again, many donators will borrow money without any intention of paying it back, relying on endless stream of short-term solutions. I hope that these who look upon my art will remember the words of the Sultana and seek to help rather than exploit one another. You're really hoping for a lot there. Ulda is just like money for money. Just all about the money, unfortunately. These two chaps you saw arguing just now would benefit from it. I'm sure you know Aston wasn't always like that. He plucked me up when I was down, more times than I can count. He broke up in the streets of Uldan with no one to turn to. But each other. The only reason I'm even here today making a living as an artist of all things is because Aston and his talent for business, with a few words and a couple of handshakes, he could turn a gill into a gold mine. As the years passed, it's become an obsession. No matter how much coin he made, it was never enough. I wish he'd realize there's more to life than personal gain, but nothing I say gets through to him. It's part of the reason why I turned to the stained glass. Turned to the stained glass art in the first place. It can express my inner thoughts far better than words ever could. Well, my words at any rate. Oh goodness, I do apologize. You must think I'm an awful bore to rope you into helping only the bombard you with complaints and sob stories. That's just my life, man. It's fine. That's just a normal day of the Warrior of Light. Just get to hear people complain. I mean, right? But enough about that. It's high time I returned to the exhibition and prepared for the arrival of the minstrel. To be the warrior of light solving problems, or the warrior of darkness to solving problems. Just a problem solver. Hi Amber, hi Yasmin. there you are. I hate to say this, but I've run into a slight problem, and by slight problem, I mean rather huge
Catastrophe.
Thank you. Words are hard. So huge, in fact, I need a moment to compose myself. While I am loath to impose on you any further, I've a feeling I may need your help again. Or at any rate, at least moral support. Okay. Alright, enough panicking. It's time for decisive action. I'm watching your stream with my kid, and he said I need that character. While we're out distributing flowers, those children were overzealous when it came to admiring my artwork. It seems they were unaware of the... Oh, the painting is gone! I just realized this.
Yeah.
Look, but don't touch rule. Oh, did they break it? That normally applies with these things. And, well, it fell on the floor and shattered. Oh, no. Oh, gee, the kids are here. Oh, no. What will you say? This calls for 6 of the best. No. 6 of the best. No, their punishments must be more severe. I suggest staging a play based on the scene. I'll be Nanimo. Oh no, I don't know which one to do. I want to be Nanimo though. Will I do it? I'm gonna do it. Not the first thought that crossed my mind, I must admit. The rekindle is due to begin any moment, so the only viable option is to repair the smashed plane as best we can. I think these little here and there, the spectators will hardly notice the cracks. Sure. Unfortunately, I don't have any hands at present. While I run to fetch some
bonding agents
from the Alchemist Guild. Thank you. Perhaps you could try piecing the glass together. Don't worry, I'll show you how it's done. Okay. Are you ready to begin? Oh, it's a puzzle, isn't it? It's gonna be a puzzle thing. Okay. Ah, Jesus! Oh my god, they literally shattered this poor thing to smithereens. Right, okay. Can I rotate?
No.
No? Well, there's a piece. Trying to get the corner piece. Where's the corner piece? It feels like we might be here a while. I'm making progress, which is good. What the bloody hell is this? Oh, there we go. I know Nanamo's gonna go in the middle somewhere. Is she gonna go up here? Yeah, she is. What about this dude? Is he gonna go like here? Yeah! And this dude is gonna go somewhere here, right? No? There we go. There we go. Getting there slowly. Here? Yeah! Yeah, we're getting there. Ever so slowly. Aha! Aha! Ha 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 ha! That was fun to do. Yeah, it was, actually. Complete. Yes, that's perfect. With the few dabs of the thing, it'll be as good as new. Well, almost. It should certainly suffice for the time being, though. It looks fine. Looks perfect. Well, oh, well, the ends, well, yes, the children were besides themselves with worry, but now they're as delighted as I am. Yeah. Look, don't touch. Oh, just a moment of nostalgia. I know from first-hand experience that moment of horror that comes when breaking an expensive piece of glass. A few years ago, I was helping Estin with one of his ventures as an art dealer. I was in desperate need of gil, so he hired me to transport a few pieces. That was when I dropped a case containing some valuable stained glass, and I'll never forget the awful sound it made. But rather than curse me for my clumsiness or fret over the money it had cost him, his only concern was whether I cut myself on any of the shards. So you see, that's why I don't blame the children for their little misadventure. I suppose I'm following Estin's example. Actually, there's one more favor I'd like to ask of you. I think if Astin were to see the stained glass, it would remind him of the days when we were things more important than him and than money. Of course, I've tried various approaches in the past, and most of what I say to him goes in one ear and out the other. But if you were to come from someone, if it were to come from someone else, such as your good self, he might be more inclined to listen. Were you mind having a word with him? Leave it to me. I'm your delivery Moogle person. You're too kind. Perhaps you could start by handing him the Slayer and going from there. I expect he's at the quicksand where he carries out much of his business. His clients tend to be a bit more manageable when they're when in their cups. It seems, anyway. If you could rouse his interest in the festivities, we'll leave the rest to him. Okay. Can do. Uh-oh. 2 seconds. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about that, Vix. I had a knock on my door. I had to address the knock on my door. Right. Let's continue. We're somewhere around here. Yee. Oh god, he's back. 2 seconds. Oh my god. Okay, right, where's this dude? Over here. There he is.
Which one? Oh, that one. Aston.
Yeah.
Do you want come sit?
I remember you. Behin's assistant, yes? Or maybe he's yours. Either way, I appreciate you looking out for him. He needs all the help he can get. Though I must say, if you have something that requires my attention, I'd rather you keep it brief. Okay, here's Flare. Yes, I know about Brem's exhibit, thank you. Keeping my ear to the ground as I do, there's little that goes on in Uldal that escapes my notice. So why did he send you to advertise it to me? Unless you remind me of the good old days, I might have guessed it would have been something as soppy? Sloppy?
Soppy.
Sloppy! I can't. Sloppy! I can't every time. It's too great. As that, a lot's changed since then, but he's still the same daft sod he's always been. Not that it's necessarily a bad thing, mind you. It's his sentimental side that allows him to create such extravagant works of art. And I've always fretted that he tried to make a living out of it. He'd lose the very essence of what makes his piece so special in the first place. Rather than expressing himself, he'd have to ponder over the tastes of the wealthy but fickle clients to turn profit. That's why I wanted to earn enough for both of us, so he'd be free to pursue his dreams, while he doesn't need to pay for his bed and board anymore. I'm still around to help if he falls on hard times. Aww, so sweet. That's so nice. God damn it, I like this guy. And just to make it perfectly clear, it's not that I don't want to attend the exhibition. I decided not to go because of its... If people were to think that Prim is associated with a money launderer like me, it would ruin the good reputation. His good reputation. Aww. But he insists that I go. Perhaps I can make an appearance without drawing too much attention. Tell him I'll think about it, would you? Okay, I'll do that. That's so sweet. I like that. That's nice. Nice people doing nice things for nice people. Alright. Yuck. So what did he say? I just have to wait and see. Whatever the outcome, I'm very grateful for all you've done, and I'll make sure you'll be pleased to hear. I've saved you the perfect spot from which to view this event. Neat. I'm looking forward to this event all day. Well, since yesterday. Citizens of Ul'dah, by my words, be transported to the days before the calamity, a time when all hope seemed lost. As the lesser moon hung low in the sky, a wave of terror washed over this fair city, turning neighbor against neighbor, brother against brother. There, in the midst of chaos, she stood defiant. And so our tale begins. Hearken now to the Sultana's seven. Is she like the seventh leader?
No. The Sultana, Namo, during the calamity, had seven other Lalas joined her.
Oh. Yeah, that makes more sense. Astonishing. I could see the events that fateful day in my mind's eye, as vividly as I see you now. Such a profound, moving performance would surely have touched the hearts of everyone in attendance. Oh! Eston, you can't... After all. An artist you may be, but a subtle...
Subtle you are not, yeah.
But subtle you are not. Now is not the time to take from your neighbor, but to profit
him
the hand of succor.
It's got a bit of Muriange there.
Yeah. That always trips me up when people speak Oriange's tongue. It's just gonna call it Arianje's tongue, because he's always the one that speaks in the broken English. A message of all to all of Ul'dah, I'm sure. But also one meant specifically for me. I have to admit, the Sultana made a good point, and it still stands to this day. Maybe it's time I thought about earning honest living. I knew you'd come around sooner or later. And Aston, I take care of myself now. You needn't go to such lengths to support me. I'm glad to hear it, but let's get one thing straight. I didn't become a money launderer just to cover your expenses. While you carved out your career as an artist, I didn't want to compromise your ideals, the quality of your work, for the sake of keeping a roof over your head. Now that you're concentrated on doing what you do best, bringing joy to people through your art. As for me, I should find a better use for my skills. Perhaps I could go back to being an art dealer. That way, you can create whatever works you please, while I seek potential buyers. It certainly beats making commissioned pieces for some prejudiced buffoon. You're suggesting we go into business together? Yes, unless you have any objections to working with your very recently reformed moneylender. Of course not. And I know just where to start producing more paintings featuring the Sultana and her and her 7 trusted followers. I imagine the streets of Ul'dah laid with the stained glass depicting the illustration history. The sparkles of jewels of the desert will shine brighter than ever. Whew! Lots of reading.
Yeah.
There is more than I could ever dreamed of. Of course, none of this would have been possible without your kindness, Ember. You probably hear effused words of praise quite often in your line of work, but I sincerely mean it. Thank you for all you've done. Oh, there's one more thing I meant to tell you. The wandering minstrel was wondering the wandering minstrel was wondering if he could have a word with you. In fact, he's present he has a present of sorts to give you. He could be somewhere nearby. Best of luck finding him. Thank you. Just that's a good one. The wandering minstrel was wondering. This game is punny. This game isn't funny, it's punny. Ah, you came, as I knew you would. Jaben Terra speaks very highly of you, not only your skill in piecing together broken glass, but of your loyalty and compassion. Your ventures are many and varied indeed. Oh boy. Alright. Were you not, for your collaboration, the festival would have been without its centerpiece. My accompaniment of song was not but garnish to the fine dish. That was our mutual friend's glorious work of art. Perhaps you will allow me to express my gratitude with another piece I've composed. Sure, man, sure. I'm ready. Wait, here we go. Oh, hey, Delamald. Just randomly. Welcome, Warrior of Light, or should I call you Warrior of Darkness? You needn't be alarmed of these strange surroundings. Oh, I was like wondering where, they're. None of us here is old.
Yep.
This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fantasy conjured by the wealthy mind, perhaps. Or perhaps not. I love that he's in his Gunbreaker outfit.
Yeah.
Every time it's just like, it's great. I love it. It is an honor to be reunited with you in this world between worlds. I've been following your adventures with great interest. Your travels have taken to lands far and wide, and you have encountered peoples in all walks of life, each with their own ideas, hopes, and dreams. Are you going to destroy those hopes and dreams in the future? As time flows onwards in the never-ending spiral, of course, the course of history is guided by mortal hands. Though our existence be brief, our deeds echo for eternity. 7 years have passed since the lesser moon descended. 7 years since mankind rose from the ashes. 'Twas a spectacle none shall ever forget, and that they live to tell the tale is cause for both celebration and reflection. When we cast our minds back, it is not sorrow that fills our hearts, but joy, for we have offered a second chance.
Afforded a second chance. That
we may learn from our lessons of the past. As we set forth towards new horizons, those with the thirst for adventure will lead the way, while there be hardships and strife on the road ahead. No more hardships and strifes, please, give me a break. There is no obstacle that we can't overcome if we believe in ourselves and each other. He's totally gonna destroy the world. Countless kindred spirits share our journey, and it is true mortal respect and understanding. I just love that he's here with all the NPCs of the Black Mage guilds, and then there's just Pippin and Nano. I can't get over it that we create a better world. Ah, you are creating a world. I knew it. I called it. Ishida's gonna destroy the world again. Confirmed. The future is what you make of it. By our words and deeds, and we shall forever be at your side, brave adventurer. You are the undying... you have our undying gratitude, now and always. I do like this. The time has come for the vision to end. Time for the eyes to be to open from this waking dream. Ever will we be watching over you, guide the realm onto peace and happiness, warrior of light, darkness both. Till next we meet. And lo, you have returned. Pray tell, are you left with pleasant memories, fleeting though they may be? I look forward to the next Rising event. I wonder what that'll be about. As well, for such visions are wont to fade all too quickly, as the morning dew in the light of the rising sun. Mayhap another of my verses would make a suitable gift ere we part. Oh, we're going again? Oh. Okay, I thought for a second that we were going into the thing again. In the wake of calamity, light descends once more to illuminate the world reborn, risen from flames of war. 'Neath the eyes of heaven, deception crumbles to dust. Those divided by malice, united by bonds of trust. On fields awash in crimson, battles raged far and wide. In the name of liberty, the courageous few turn the tide onto a distant realm, drowned in radiance, reveal. Unrelating strikes forth the harbinger of night, iron will unbinding. Essentially all the expansions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. From the sky, for the sake of their loved ones, there are those who take to the battlefield, and yet those who remain behind have their roles to play. Protectors and the protected, providers and the provided for, principles upon which every nation is built. It is the duty of those who rule to ensure that these elements are kept in balance, even if they must face great peril. The words of the Sultana ring as true in the here and now as they ever did that fateful day. May each of us take them to heart as we face the new dawn as one. And we're done. Right?
Yep, that's it for now.
Yay! I really like the fireworks. Oh, wind up art. Neat. I have unlocked the jigsaw game. Neat. And with that, we're done. So, longer than usual, right? Kind of. It's the rising events are normally around an hour, aren't they?
They normally have like some sort of last year's one had like a solo duty.
Did it?
Yeah, and it's fighting Marlboros.
He doesn't remember that.
Or was that the year before?
I have no idea. I bought just like 99 of everything from the vendor.
99.
What does the racing attendant do? Just tells you the stuff. Okay, cool. Alright, well, what do we want to do now? That I've done the raising. Is there anything that we want to do before I stop streaming? Or I just finished streaming?
No, I'm not gonna head out in a minute to go and buy some food and, more importantly, drink.
Yeah. I have mine ready for tonight. I'm ready. Okay, well, in that case, thank you for joining us, everyone. Well, I'll be back streaming Monday? What? No. Sunday. Raid stream. Watch us take down Siege of Sacrifice. Yeah. We're gonna beat him this time, right, Vix?
Absolutely.
Yeah. We're determined. Full of hope. So yeah, look forward to Sunday raid stream, and then Monday I'll be back with Ghost of Tsushima, probably. Alright, bye guys!